Now your claimable volume is because
How did you get 9,000?
Okay, 3,000 from here because the third is 3,000 because 3,000 from here, 4,000 is going to be carry forward, 4,000 is going to be carried forward, and 3,000 is going to because the third leg is 3,000. So now 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 9,000 can be claimed, but 4,000 has been carried forward for the next to claim next. But for example, you have a fourth organization where you have 4,000. Now your claimable volume is, this is 1/3, 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, meaning you can claim at 21,000.
Just by an additional leg of 4,000, you can actually from 9,000, your claimable volume jumps to 21,000.
That's why it's ideal to grow more than 3 organizations. That's why if you have just three organizations, they don't grow together. You know, they don't go equally. They don't go consistently. That's why. If you have a fourth organization or fifth organization, that's going to balance out all your 3 organizations. Okay, but we can sit down and can do one-to-one training with you, my dear. Don't worry. Okay, but now the whole idea, we could have kept only 3 organizations, system just a matrix. But the problem is then the networkers would have made less money because not all 3 legs grow equally. But having a fourth or fifth or sixth, like for example, we have people with 40 or 50 organizations, they will never ever come across this sort of problem. Because it's...
What does that mean? Yeah.
Just front lines.
Do you have more directs?
Okay, so because it's a uni-level program, okay, it's a uni-level program, so you can have as many directs as you want. There is no limit to it, right? Every direct that you have is one organization because there is obviously team growing underneath, correct? So this is one organization, this is second organization, third, fourth, fifth. Now the good part is that even if your direct is not working, becomes inactive, doesn't matter as long as there is work going on underneath, that will still benefit you.
That's awesome.
So because in a lot of systems, if your direct is not active, that organization doesn't count. But we've not made that. As long as there is any work happening here, it will still benefit you. You can claim all the all the team volume.
Now there are certain complications into, like especially with the team bonus, the extra legs could actually balance out your whole organization. The reason we made it that way is that leaders could make more money. And hence the reason leaders are making a lot of money, because the system benefits leaders, because by having extra organizations, you can actually claim everything.
More volume.
More volume. Sorry.
I just wanted to ask, in some cases this book is not really applied. I had someone in my downline, they had multiple organizations, and the third leg, the smallest one with the others one, did not make up the same or like higher amount than the second or first leg, but then there's some did not make any sense.
So again, if you have one runaway leg, because the maximum you can count from any one organization is 1/3, that rule still applies. So having different legs, so for example, if you have 4 amazing leaders, if you only put them under 3 legs, obviously you're bound to have one runaway leg, correct? Power leg, what they call it. And the other 2 will always be catching up. And similar scenario can happen even if you have 10 directs. If you have one person that you signed up, like let's say if you signed up Julia under you, that'll always be your runaway leg even if you have 10 other organizations. So that can always happen. But still having more legs always helps you balance. You can always claim more than what you can claim with only 3 legs.
So for example, if you have, Ruxandra, if you have Ryan in your team, suddenly he brings 1 million XRP volume in one leg. Even you have another 100 legs, won't be able to just match that leg. That's
so you need minimum 2-3 more Ryans.
You need 2 more Ryans then. That's it. That's the whole idea.
I think that's when Ash and Tony need 2 more Ryans.
Yeah.
2 more Ryans. Yeah, because even Tony has exceeded 1 million XRP volume. That's why it's...
exactly. Ash and Tony, they exceeded 1 million XRP volume, but they're not crown diamond yet. That is because
I'm at 765,000.
Ryan messed up everything for them.
Okay,